So, as I am working on cleaning stuff up around here, I have this electric motor that I'll be tearing apart. That aluminum, I've been cleaning up and getting any nuts and bolts off of it. Stuff that I've had laying around here for a number of years. And just trying to get things cleaned up a little bit before winter sets in and get some of this stuff recycled. I've already hauled one load to the dump, and I am fixing to put together another load to go to the dump tomorrow. Just trying to get things cleaned up a little bit more around here. Sadie's enjoying pretending on that she's a cow. Nubbin butt, what are you doing? And I'm not going to show you me tearing this apart because I am no expert. But I just thought I'd bring you along and show you a little bit. I am definitely no expert, but I think I can manage a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So how come is it anytime somebody is doing a recycling video, they never use the right tools for the job? Just whatever tools they have handy. Well, I can't really answer that question. I just know that I am one of them as well. I just use whatever I have handy and easy to grab without going to the toolbox to get the actual right tool. That front cover popped off pretty easy. It's got a small piece of steel in there, a bushing that I'll have to cut off. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these wires off. At this point, well, I'll strip those down because I'm going for the most value I can possibly get out of this. I don't have a lot of them to deal with, and that's just how it's going to work out for me. I've watched a few YouTube videos on it, and I've done this before. I'm really slow at it. I'm not gonna sit and bore you guys with everything that it takes me to get this job done. I'm just gonna get her done. I'll throw it in, and I'll bring you back for the final weight. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done tonight. It is already after 7 o'clock, and I am pretty tuckered out from all of the cleanup that I've already done today. So we will see how much I can get done. All right, I got all that coating off of there, and now I think the best course of action is just to cut through one of the groups of wires and see if I can start pulling it out of there. So these little plastic things aren't that hard to get out. They come out pretty easy. Yes. Yeah, they come out seemingly pretty easy. I'm going to take them all out since they're so easy to take out and see if that gets me somewhere. This isn't going too bad, actually. Just flipping her back and forth, pulling out little wads, copper. Oops. See if I can drop it again and have to chase it down the hill. I already did that once. There we go. Another little bit. But just getting in there and it's coming out fairly easy. There. There's another fair chunk. Gonna be a couple pounds. I ain't gonna get rich, but you know, every little bit helps. Even if it's 3 pounds, you know, that ain't a bad score for having fun. Earn a little bit of money while I'm having fun, enjoying myself, because I love this kind of stuff. Try to keep the garbage all cleaned up too, of course. There we go. Comes another batch. Right there. Try not to lose any of it. This is poor man's gold. To me, this is almost as, I mean, I wish I was finding gold. I love that too, but this is almost as good for me. The lungs don't want to really cooperate anymore. Going out and hiking around in the mountains and digging a lot. To go look for gold, so yeah, I'll take what I can get anymore. I am hoping that my gold finding days aren't over and past. But right now, I just haven't had the push to do it. Hopefully, I'm hoping, praying, I'm praying, you know, I mean, I'd like something to happen to at least get my breathing a little bit better, but so far it hasn't materialized. Some days feels like I really take about 5 steps backwards and I don't gain it back. I might gain 2 steps back, but I never get back to where I was. And that's just the nature of the beast right there. It's okay. I have my nubbin butt that loves me. Huh, nubbin. Yep, you're still right here with me. You stick around, huh? Yes, I love you. I know. You think I'm a crazy character. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love you. What is you doing with that medal? Why don't you spend more time loving me? There we go. Whew. I know, like, people like to hear stories. I like to hear stories when people are doing stuff like this. Instead of just watching them work. But I've never really been a good storyteller. Or maybe it's just the fact that I don't think my stories are all that interesting. Sometimes. But what I do want to say is anybody and everybody who watches my channel and who has subscribed, thank you so very much. I actually made it up to 1,180 subscribers a couple days ago. And I woke up this morning and I was back down to 1,078 subscribers. So I lost 2 subscribers. I'm not sure why it happens. I get it. But anybody who has stuck with me this long and subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. It's cool when you know, I don't watch the numbers that close, but it's cool when you notice things. You know, you do notice. I think, you know, I don't think you can be a YouTube creator and you don't at least look to see how many subscribers you have. So it's really cool to watch it grow. Kind of stinks when you see them disappear, but you know, that is kind of the nature of it. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who has subscribed. And if you're somebody who watches not every one of my videos, but a lot of my videos, thank you. It's huge. It is huge. And it does give me the desire to continue to make videos. So I just want to say thank you. I'm getting the hang of it, I think, a little bit. Just get it pushed down this way as much as I can. Then flip it over. And grab a handful and just start pulling it out. Just keep doing it. Cutting off wires as I go that seem to be hanging up. Able to get a fair chunk out all at once. Twist it up so I don't lose them. The loose ones. If I do drop one on the ground, I do pick it up. Every piece adds up. And then just go from the other side. Do the same thing. Seems to be working out fairly well for me. Going back to what I was talking about earlier, I know that my channel has changed a lot in the last, especially 6 months. I went from doing having a lot of doing on my channel to it's now a lot of what I have done. Mostly for the fact that I had problems with the coughing fits, and nobody wants to watch me cough during the whole video. So I just kind of have to try to edit as much of that out as possible. And when all you do is cough, sometimes for 2 hours, it's really hard to make a video and not have it in there. So my channel has kind of changed into what I've done rather than what I am doing. You know, you don't see me doing a whole lot of sawmilling and stuff, but I haven't been on my sawmill for 2 years now. That breaks my heart. I don't know what I'm going to do with that now, if I'm just going to sell the sawmill, let it go. I did buy a respirator, but even having the energy to try to use that respirator to see if it helps, because running that sawmill takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot. It's not easy. Everybody thinks, oh, just buy a sawmill, make lumber. It is not easy. Tons and tons and tons of extra work goes into that sawmill that you never really see on anybody's channel. You always see them cutting boards, but you never really see going and collecting the logs, cutting them to length, getting them loaded on the sawmill, and then figuring out where you're going to stack the lumber. And then the other side of it is, since I'm not able to do a lot of building and stuff anymore, even though I do have people asking me for lumber, I don't really have an outlet for that much lumber. I used to try to mill for other people and then just keep the extra stuff for myself, but I have so much lumber around here that I don't want to sell it to anybody else. It's not like the best quality. You know, it has problems, defects, but it's stuff that I think I can use pieces of, mostly. And stuff, so I can't bring myself to just burn it. That's what I usually save for myself to do my small little projects, like the greenhouse and the Marissa's cat house, and I still trying to build a covered area so I can have a barbecue in the wintertime going once in a while. I don't know that that's even going to happen this year. So, yep, turned into what I've done rather than what I am doing, or actually watching me do something and stuff. So I understand that, and I have a lot of people who, my videos used to get like 200 views and now I get about 50 views, and you know, those, so the people who did have stuck it out and they still watch my videos, it does mean the world to me. Just so I want you to know that you're appreciated. Everybody should feel appreciated. Even if this is the first time you've ever watched one of my videos, I do appreciate even that and stuff. Also, don't get me wrong, I appreciate every one of you who watch my videos. I really appreciate everybody who comments on my videos. I don't think you realize how much that means to me, and my suggestion is, if you watch other people and you like their videos, please comment on their videos as well, because if it means this much to me, I guarantee it means that much to them as well. Everybody likes to know that they're appreciated. Everybody likes to know that you're enjoying what they're doing, all the content creators. I mean, some channels are so big you just get lost in it, but especially if it's a new channel or a small channel and they see that 200 people watched, or even say 50 people watched and only one person commented on their video, it kind of makes you start thinking, man, am I doing it wrong? Am I that boring? And should I just stop doing this? And I have that struggle every once in a while. Is it, should I really be putting my energy into that? And for me, yes. It's still a yes. For sure. Because I'm hoping that eventually my grandkids might be able to watch my videos and get to know just at least a little bit about me that I'm not going to be able to show them. You know, just, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to get off that soapbox and quit talking about it, because I don't like talking about stuff like that anyway. But I do want you to know that you are so appreciated if you watch my videos and if you comment. You're definitely appreciated. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I've said this, but I probably don't say it enough. Thank you. So there we have it. All the copper is out of there. We didn't do too bad. A little bit more than I was expecting. Right, there's all the copper. And yes, this is zeroed out. So what we got was 3 pounds, 5 ounces. So that's not bad. That's about $10 worth of copper. With the current price is about $3.20 per pound for number 2. And I'm assuming that since that's the Google price, I'm assuming that they're probably paying about $2.85 a pound for copper in Alaska, number 2. But I don't know that for sure. I still have that to strip out and get the copper out of. Be maybe another ounce or 2 in there. That piece is aluminum. That piece is aluminum with the center having a little bit of steel in there. I'll get that out of there. And that piece is aluminum. That won't add up to much. I can throw it on the scale real quick and tell you. Go ahead and zero the scale out again. And here we go. It probably won't even be enough to show anything, any amount. Yep, 11 ounces of aluminum. So not even a pound of aluminum. So right now, probably paying, last time they were paying 40 cents a pound, 42 cents a pound for sheet aluminum. That might be what that would fall under, or cast aluminum. That might be what that would fall under. So maybe 30 cents for that. Not a whole lot in that motor, but everything adds up. If I can use that $3 to help pay for that ticket, reimburse myself for the ticket, I have already paid for it for my trip. I just want reimbursed. I want my bank account to be reimbursed for it. So if I can use that to do that, that's $3 more in that account again for doctor bills. Woohoo! And once I get that trip reimbursed, then I might start saving up for a vehicle that would be more comfortable to travel in. So there you have it. A little bit of me doing something, actually, on video. Not a whole lot, just scrapping. And if I was trying to get paid by the hour, that would never make it. $10 for an hour, just, it's okay. It's okay money, but it's not the best. It took me about an hour to tear that apart. Of course, I was taking my time, and I don't do that many of them, so that's another thing. If I did a lot of them, I'd get a lot faster. But, it's for fun. So that is what I was up to today. Sounds like Watson's a little bit upset inside. Probably thinks it's time to lay down and go to bed. Anyway, it probably is time for me to lay down and go take a nap, at least 10 o'clock at night. I might get a couple hours in before my medication kicks in and wakes me up, makes it so I can't sleep again. And then it's tough. Oh my goodness, it's so tough to get up in the morning and go to church when my medication wakes me up at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, keeps me up. And then I'm sitting there during the sermon, and the preacher's probably the only one who can see me. But he probably sees me nodding off and thinks that he's really boring. He's not. It's just me. And I left this part in because, yes, the struggle is real. Anyway, thank you for watching this edition of... Anyway, thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. And until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I am out.